Okay, guys, I'm going to talk about back on the topic of Clone Wars. Here, let me move this over here. Back on the idea of Clone Wars, I'm going to be ranking. I'm going to be ranking, or not ranking. I'm going to talk about the top 5 kind of unfinished Clone Wars. Oh God, it just got real bright. Unfinished Clone Wars arcs that never got finished, and that I maybe want to see season 7. I'm not doing it based on this one's more likely to happen than this one. No, I'm just basing on ideas that are canon, ideas that were in the air and didn't finish, and I'm including those who may have not been finished in Clone Wars, but still were finished in another medium. Like Dark Disciple was finished in a book, but it started out as a potential Clone Wars arc and took place in the Clone Wars. So I'd count that, even though there was another medium to watch it. Similar, and I'll also count the Daphne arc, or the Son of Daphne arc, because again, that was supposed to be for the Clone Wars. Then it got put into as a comic book, but it was still put down during the Clone Wars and still was an idea presented for the show. So let's get right into it. So my fifth favorite story arc for the Clone Wars that I would like to see in season 7 would be which is the I would like to see the art. I would like to see the Son of Daphne arc, or Son of Daphne. And I think what's kind of unique about it is just the awesome factor that comes with it, because you see at one point Darth Maul is a prisoner to Darth Sidious at one point, and it fills the gaps of what is the use Darth Sidious had for Maul, which is in a big question, which had a big answer in the form of the comics. And I know stuff about what happened in the comics, and it just, the whole idea and the premise of seeing it, just, if I told you everything I'm about to tell you, you'd be, you got Darth Maul going against General Grievous, Count Dooku, and Maul teams, and Sidious, and Maul teams up with Mother Talzin, and then you get the other Night Brothers, in would be in one episode, and then you get Obi-Wan Kenobi, Tiplar, and Mace Windu going against Darth Maul, Mandalorian, and General Grievous. So you got a big bunch of shit going down in this arc. And Darth Maul is one of my favorite Star Wars villains. So no doubt I want to see him more in action. But coming in fourth place as my fourth favorite unfinished idea or arc in the Clone Wars is gonna be the Bad Batch arc. I think what draws what draw what draws me to this arc is the idea that there are different types of clones that don't like each other, and I think there was an unfinished arc of this that actually was literally the only difference between that and anything else is that it had spotty animation. So why I would like to see this finished is because the simple fact that it's just the whole idea and the premise of it, and I love that they're searching for Echo. Spoiler alert, but that's already too late. They find Echo, and all those things, and they connect other arcs with this arc, and it's like a blender of things. They come in third places, and an arc with Ahsoka, right? Where she's on Coruscant, she finds love. And then she finds this mechanic to fix her bike, right? And then they end up falling in love and going on an adventure to Coruscant that obviously leads her to Mandalore, which I think we'll make another video about, but I'll talk about that in that. But I just like that whole idea. I like that whole premise of, you know, of Ahsoka going back in battle, and because we haven't really seen love or Ahsoka fall in love. I mean, we've seen hints of it with Lux, and yeah, we've seen hints of it with Lux, Terry, but we haven't really seen it. And I think this arc would be totally devoted to that. Meanwhile, the other arcs and episodes with Lux and Ahsoka, the plot was not surrounding them. It was surrounding the first episode about um, the Death Watch. Well, that was the second episode they were with, and the first episode was about corruption and more focused on Padme and those side of it, and Mia Bluntarian. But in this arc, it'll be a new man, and then the second arc was the Death Watch. The second episode with them together was the Death Watch, and then the third arc was about the Siege of Alderaan, which has nothing to do with their relationship. And as a matter of fact, you could tell that Lux was not even into Ahsoka, more into Steela. But then in here, it'd be interesting to really see that and see Ahsoka grow and truly become a grown woman through this arc, which would lead me into that next arc. But coming in second place is gonna be. Oh, sorry, I just got it in my head. Would be the Dark Disciple. I really love when I read the book. I love seeing two completely different people, Voss and Ventress, team up to stop a common goal, and both have connections, both have reasons why they want to do it. And while twists and turns, where in one moment you could is Voss the villain? Is Ventress the villain? And so seeing them on the big screen, and it plays out in my head so perfectly until visualizing it so well. But I would love to see it in the big screen. Love to envision it in the big screen. So hence the reason why I want to see it on the big screen. But coming in first place is gonna be the Siege of Mandalore. See what I love. Mandalore is such an interesting place. As you see it grow, change, evolve, and nearly get destroyed between both the Clone Wars and Rebels. But there's a big gap between the state of Mandalore and the in the Wallace arc than in Rebels. And this is how it became Civil War. Because the thing is, we ended on a cliffhanger on that arc. I said we bridged the gap with the Son of Dathomir. Now you connect both two great things that both are on my top 5: the Son of Dathomir arc and the Ahsoka arc. you combine them together, and you just get greatness. And I love the Mandalorian soldiers, and the owl Death Watch girls, and just the look of Mandalorian. I love one of my favorite scenes is where Obi-Wan just stand out with a lightsaber, and you see a big battle of Mandalore. And I love Darth Maul. I love Ahsoka, and I think that this is where they're gonna get their first duel. I'm gonna see Bo-Katan. I'm actually gonna see Anakin, Obi-Wan reunite with Ahsoka again. All this great stuff that I think you get to see play out in this arc. So that's my pick for my top 5 favorite ideas where they can go in season 7 that have already been, thrown out and could potentially happen. So stay tuned. More videos coming right at you.